Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Chasing the Dream on Alma, Missouri. We're in April now, April 1. We got all that cover crop off. Yes, we have a new planter. Get corn in. As you see, our funds have drastically dropped off. And I'm going to show you why in a second and what we're going to spend the rest of the day pretty busy with. So let's get this guy, or girl, putting on the character, probably gave me a girl because I said guy, yep. Let's get them in there. See this all get unfolded. Now, I mentioned last time too, we're buying a versatile, I think. I thought it was the 580. It was not. It was actually 620. So in the end, not a bad price. You know, I think it was 180, 170. But kind of laughing right now because the tractor that I really wanted on there, if we go to the sales section, the old Delta track, the 22 series, is in there for 154. This one though is the 530. So, and it doesn't really come with a lot of the stuff we need, which means we'll probably spend well over 200 grand for it. I'm fine having just the one big workhorse, which is over in the shop. We just touched up the paint, cleaned it up. We'll run over here real quick. But as you can see, yeah. So this is where some of the money went. We had a lot of leveling out to do, which cost some money, as you know, especially in Farm Sim. Yes, there's a mod, you can save money, I know, but you gotta simulate, you know, kind of the work expenses. They got the sheds up pretty quick. So, Trailer Park Farms over here. Beauty of a shed. You know, 200. Will be good for a lot of our larger equipment. Kind of a little bit of a steep path. Haven't really figured out what we're going to do down here. I want to level this out, I think, to try to get it level with that side. So it's not just a steep drop off. But I'm thinking personally, we've been trying to think of a place to put herbicide, liquid fertilizer, stuff like that. I'm thinking it all goes down here. As much as I enjoy it at the current barn that it's at, or the main farm, I think down there is better. I think a lot of the stuff we want to move over here for operational purposes. So you get the fan there all cleaned up. And like I said, 620. Thing's a beast. Can't wait to put the rippage or the tillage tools and the rippers behind it. And then I never realized, as long as I played with this shed workshop, that this actually had pressure wash in it, which was good because we got that cleaned off. Now, the early riser, or I should say the fast riser we have, does not take fertilizer. It is a seed only, so we'll go over after and spray any fertilizer we need to make up the difference. I don't think it'll be that bad because we did a pretty solid job with our cover crops. So let's come up here and look. One of the things we do actually need to do on the other set of field is we need to put some lime down. So I will be getting that going shortly. But yeah, the pH level is good. Nitrogen, we're good. I mean, honestly, that's all over. I mean, yeah, there's some low ends. We might have to go spray, but for corn, I think we're actually going to be pretty good with that field. Field 1, yeah, that might be too much. But, like I said, that fast riser's going. So we'll jump over to the farm, actually, because we need to hop in here. Get this guy fired up. I guess he's just one short of where I need him to be. Get hooked up in here. Looks like we got plenty of seed, unless I'm missing something. Is it really gonna say that it's hitting something when it's not? There we go. So we do have that other bay, I guess we could fill with seed, because we know we're not going to need fertilizer. Which I probably should do, just so we're kind of ready. You gotta remember which one is the seed. That's seeds. Right there should be good. We're gonna see, probably have to run around. That's the best take on that. But yeah, so we'll be moving some of the equipment over. Definitely the seeder and stuff. Some of the larger equipment, just so it's not laying around the yard and we don't have to keep packing. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with those sheds yet, but ideally I think we want to start moving away from those. We might keep the one on the side directly behind the house, just because of the side doors. So the thing is always... It's all open. There we go. It's touchy, but once you get it, it's good to go. So like I said, we'll get that filled up. Probably actually, you know what I should have did was put lime in there. So that's something we'll have to think about going forward. We'll shut that off. And we'll be able to send this guy over to the primary. Have him go wait over by field 1. So that's one thing taken care of. Like I said, we want to get liming going. We'll run the 365 on that. So now I got a couple versatile tractors too, as much as I want the Delta track. Looks like rain might be coming in the forecast again. It was a little bit this morning, but mostly was fine to plant. So we'll get this hooked up. And we will need lime. I'm trying to think how much we have left. 30.9 yards. Well, let me get this situated. We'll get this moved over. Should be able to get this pretty... Oh, try not to hit anything here. Sometimes I think these collect. Oh, there we go. But again, I want to set these up too so it's, you know, a little bit easier. Essentially, my goal is make it easier to set up auto drive for these. Right now they're kind of tucked in. I mean, they work, but you guys get it. Still showing through the top of that. Don't like that, but it is what it is. So this one we will send to... guess we will send it over to... No, we created a field 4 truckload, so send it there. Alright, now let's go over here. We're just gonna move everything while we can, right? Well, we got a window of opportunity. So I'm gonna try to move all 3 components here at once. Wish me luck. There's One piece checked off. Quite a load of lime in there. You can really see that 365 dropping down in the back, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, I mean, this is essentially a spring episode for us. Like I said, a lot of expansion. Spent a lot of money. We're up to what, 2.4 something? Oh, you know what? Did I not? I don't think I can hitch this. I cannot hitch that. Okay, that's what I was wondering. But it's alright. We'll send this on the way, and truck will follow. So, like I said, we're just getting everything moved. Over there. And you know what? I actually might. We're going to move some of this equipment. Why not? Some of this can go over there. We won't need this for a little while. There we go. We just want to get it out of the yard, out of the way. Get things looking nice around here. So now we just got alert. That's good, but I want to see. So is it? Seed rate's not crazy. Look how hard it is to actually see the seed rate though, or the seed lines. Guess it's a little darker, but that's good. So what I'm going to do with this one, I think, we're going to move them over. Just to kind of be in a position, ready to go. Shut that down. I think that'll be the plan. We'll get some silos down in that area. I think actually below the hill that'd be a good spot. Keeps it kind of away from the farm. I don't know how everybody does it, but to me, I think I want to keep the chemicals a little bit further away from everything. So we'll jump right into here. We'll turn that off and get it over here. Get the old raking course on. Yeah, we kind of spent the end of March too. We kind of went through all the equipment one more time. We didn't do enough of it over the winter. I think it came out fine. Just my opinion. Some people, they might disagree. Now what I'm noticing is I'm not seeding through any of that stuff, which could be an issue. Now that I think about it, that might, well, pretty good chance of being an issue. Alright, pretty wide workspace. We're going to break it down just a little bit. Generate, see what it gives me. Notice over here it wants to always skip rows on these two fields. But hey, if it works, it works. But yeah, we'll head back to the farm and we'll get some stuff moving, and we should be in good shape. See y'all in a bit. Alright, so we have some machinery on the way over. Still waiting for that harvester. There's a little issue. Guess they turned back to the yard. They told me it's on the way now, along with the truck and our vertical tillage tool. We're gonna park this here for now. And looks like we just got one. So we do need to get a fuel tank set up over here. That's gonna be a big priority one. I think we need some more straw in here. Looks like manure's getting back up, so I might be able to jump in there and, you know, get that emptied out. Maybe get some of that run back over to the main yard while the planter's running and the limer. Let that run for a little while. my mirror's open. Should be able to drive this right in there pretty easily. Gonna try to set up everything so it can go straight out the other side. Ideally. There's our harvester coming. But I'm thinking everything's gonna swing in that way. Even though there's a door right there, I think this can go kind of offset. Just angle it in like so. You got some more room to work with it too, though. So we'll try that. Something needs to be refilled. What needs to be refilled? Oh, you know what? That lime's already out again. This guy turned around. I mean, look at the room in here. It's crazy how big this is when you see the truck in there. Keep running him back and forth. Like I said, we got some refilling to do. He will also need to go back to the main barnyard. It should be able to navigate pretty easily. Really need to set up a refill, I think, for that. Be a better option. Right now, it's just kind of doing this way. We're running to town, but we don't really need to keep spending money if it's, you know, in the tank, and we want to try to get those as empty as we can, too. Which is what I'm kind of hoping the seeds will do, but I don't think we're burning through that many seeds either. But he'll get back. That'll take care of that. Let's jump into the map here. We're just gonna get this thing out of the way. Some of these bridges, obviously, pretty small, but blocking the truck again. So we'll move. That almost hit the sign. One of the things I want to start doing too is looking at some of this land we're right next to. Now, I'm trying to think. I think, and Lego, if you're watching, correct me if I'm wrong. This is where one of your yards is. Like, built one of those amazing, massive yards over here, I think. And then the other one's closer to town. Cut back. There we go. A little bumpy, but we're here. Okay, so get this in. I'm trying to think where this might be the best place to place this. I don't think I want to put it in there. I mean, that tractor's not all the way in. Oh, it is in the way. So we got room for it right there, I think. So what I'm going to do is move the sprayer out of the way right now. After I want to see if the sprayer fits in that side door, because if it does, well, that might be where we move them. I think clearance-wise, with this extension on it, we are good. Hit the rack. We want to get it just on the other side. I should almost get a rack tool and drop this, but that fits. Right now, we'll leave that there. Because I want to see, will this fit in that side? And I think it will. Be snug with that rack in there, but I think width-wise, we can make it work. So that's all I really needed. Now we'll head back to the main farm. For the next tool. Bring the cultivator over there, get them all side by side. Why not, you know? There we go. Should be a track. Yep, I was gonna say, we'll drive out because I knew he was coming back in to get lime. That works though. I'm hoping this isn't too much weight. If he goes easy, should be fine. Just keeping everything moving. We're rolling. We're starting to look like those good farms, you know. Sim stations, pleasant views. Almost said Pleasant Valley again. That would have been funny. Fenders. Fender doesn't really have the auto drive option, but he does. He makes it look like he does. Yeah, Legos. Just stuff like that. But like I said, once we get this emptied, which probably actually, you know what, it's gonna be pretty close. Now that I think about it. So we might have to start that whole silo is empty. Alright, 70%. We're gonna have to go get a truckload of lime. And I think we're gonna start working on our silo stuff. But I think for this episode, that might do it. We've got pretty good, you know, kind of a lot starting to happen again. Money's down, but we're going to get that back up once we start selling some fertilizer again. And yeah, we got to make some extensions or further expansions on our beef farm side of it. Look at that over there, though. Beautiful with the silos. But until next time, thanks for watching and supporting the channel. Farmer Taz, out.